Everything is hooked up to an old man who's lying on a bed with his eyes closed. The monitors indicate he's alive, but he doesn't respond to you at all. Oh my god, we're stealing from a man who's possibly in a coma. Oh good god, I feel terrible, but we gotta do it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Displaced. I'm your host, the Birdman, known as Falcon, and this right here is an awesome little survival game I stumbled upon maybe 2 months back now, but I've been eyeing very closely since then, and right now today, I do have an early demo of the old beta build to show off here. The game is slated to come out in June, so if you guys enjoyed this, want to see more on the channel, especially the full release, let me know in the comments, let me know by leaving a like, and we'll definitely be covering that. This essentially is a great combination of something like a This War of Mine meets Neo Scavenger. And if you know me, number one, I love a good survival game, but number two, I thoroughly enjoyed both of those games on the channel, played them with different mods and stuff like that, and this right here is a great combination of both of those, along with its own little unique flair as well. So, without further ado, let's get into the game over here and show you what this place is all about. Yet another political confrontation led to a war that spread across the country like a wildfire. The streets flowed with the blood of progressives and conservatives who fervently killed each other. No one cared about the innocent people who were caught in the crossfire. The civilian casualties mounted. The army proclaimed neutrality and kept its distance from the massacre. Gangs ruled the roads. Political activists roamed the streets, knives and guns in hand. Marauders looted the stores and hospitals. Government officials pulled down their armored blinds and readied their machine. Then guns? I missed the last word, it kind of disappeared really quickly for me. Okay, so this is kind of where you build your party, obviously. At the moment, since it's an early beta demo build, we only have access to 5 people, which is what we need for a party. So we have them pre-selected here. As you can see, there's a lot more people in the full build whenever that comes out. I wonder if they'll be available right off the bat, or you have to unlock them by finding them on the map or something, or doing like special quests. I guess we'll find out here at some point. But right now we have 5 people to choose from, which is the 5 over here. So we have Adam, 32 years old, metallurgist, short fuse, strong, straightforward, likes to hunt, hides his drinking problem. And over here we have their attack power, how good they are at fighting. This is agility, how often they attack, and like their evasion, and this right here is going to be their defensive capabilities, how much damage they actually take in combat and stuff like that. So this is Adam right here, and this right here is also going to be like different traits for each one of them. So he's a fighter, so he has a higher chance for critical damage in combat. For instance, we have Adele, who happens to have lower prices on goods. We have the doctor, who apparently heals HP every single turn. We have lowers consumption for cooking, very cool. And we have Max, who is an alcoholic, able to become stressed. Well, let me tell you, Max, everybody else kind of contributes something really important to the party, except you, my friend. Alright, let's go over here with Adam, Adele. You guys could, read about them if you want to right here, but I'll be doing more of that when we get a full build available. So this will be fine. Let's actually go into survival here. Now this will tell you skip tutorial, yes or no. There's no tutorial in the game. I will say no, for the hell of it, as you'll see there is no tutorial right now. I guess they'll probably add it in the full build when it comes out. So I'll give you guys a rundown. I played a little bit of the game before. I'm not too proficient at it just yet, but I have played a little bit of it before. We can't stay here anymore. The troops are too close. It's now or never. I gathered all the supplies I could find, but they'll last only a few days. We'll have to restock along the way. Some other people are planning to escape too. Together, we have a better chance of making it through the noose. The nearest city is Remix. Let's go there and then decide what to do next. So the first thing we want to do is come up here to Remix, so let's hit the road here. What I've noticed as well is that the higher energy you have, the faster you travel on the map too, so you might want to, consider that as well before you go on long journeys yourself. The city has gone mad, driven beyond the edge of sanity. The residents have turned the streets, excuse me, I was reading that game. Have turned the streets into a living hell. Screams, groans, and cries of agony fill the air. As you reach the town square, you see an angry, frothing preacher on a soapbox calling for everyone to confess and be saved. The day of final judgment has come, he spouts. Those are his last words as a man runs up to him, yanks a gun out of his jacket, and blows the pastor's brains out. Perhaps he wanted to help the preacher's prophecy come true. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he was aiming for with that one, right? You realize that the city is beyond salvation, and that you must leave immediately. Yep. I don't think that's where we should be at all. Running away won't work, war is everywhere. Your best shot is crossing the border and leaving the country before it's too late. It will be a difficult journey, so you need all the supplies you can get. Food, tools, meds. So Claremont it is, huh? We gotta find some supplies here. At the moment we got not too much on us. We have a couple of antidepressants, a little bit of food here. We can sell that for some money. One band-aid, okay. And we have one gun, nobody else is equipped here. So let's come up here to Claremont now. I guess maybe Max doesn't really have a good trade because he starts off with a gun. So that's probably the trade-off there. Like, you get a gun to start the game, which is great, but you also have an alcoholic in your team, which doesn't really contribute much of anything else to you. In a shop window that somehow survived the bombings, you see a large map of the country showing every road, city, and place of interest. Having meditated over the map, you decide that there are 3 ways to leave the country: by water, land, or air. You can't pass the border post without proper papers, so land is not an option. Exiting through the port would be easier. All you'd have to do is slip some cash and climb aboard. Your third option would be sneaking into a private airport and stealing a jet, but there's no guarantee you'd find fuel. You know, how isn't escape the country? I don't know, we'll probably just go into a military base and steal a jet and fly out of there? Oh, okay. Perfectly reasonable. Perfectly. You have to decide where to go. Now let me tell you, even though the port seemed easier, the other options are definitely available too. So you're not being limited to just going through the port. You could definitely go through the airport if you want to be really ballsy, or the immigration center as well. Since right now we're not playing the full build, doesn't really matter, so we'll just go with the port one right now. But when we get our hands on a full build, maybe we try... Let me tell you, I'll be honest with you, I would love to escape the country on a fucking jet. That would be amazing. So, I think now we're available to do whatever we want. So, we have our destination, which is all the way up here. And we have a lot of map as well to uncover and stuff like that. So, right now, let's start off by... I want to see what's around me. So let's do a little bit of a fog of war exploration here. As you can see, my energy dropped here a bit by doing that. And around us, we have a couple of things here. Not sure what's happening over on this ones, but we also do have Mackenzie with an exclamation mark as well. Not sure what that's there for, but it's there. And that's about it. We also apparently need $15,000 to smuggle ourselves on board. And we only have 1,000, so we definitely have to make a lot of money on the way over there too. Okay, everybody else though, not tired, not starving. Let's start off by going up here. And seeing what this is... No, you continue. Excuse me, continue. Well, what happened? Uh-oh. Oh, we have a... Oh, that's pretty cool. So apparently your team members will have interactions as well, depending on who's in the party. I know you've been spying on me. What do you want? To see what's in my bag? To get acquainted with my fist? Be my guest. Come and get it. Yo, dog. Yo, relax. That's what she's saying. Relax, bro. You're talking nonsense. I don't care about what's in your bag. Nonsense. Are you calling me nuts? You're lucky I don't have the time to deal with you right now, jerk. Look at me one more time and I'll kick the teeth right out of your mouth. Oh boy. So that was Max, huh? The alcoholic. Oh, that would make sense. He's over here just drunk out of his mind. People are coming after me. What is this? Objects? Oh, we found some objects. Oh, okay, good. You find an abandoned camp that once housed several dozen people. Their belongings are scattered everywhere, and the ground is soaked with blood. But there are no bodies to be seen. You search the tents, grab some supplies, and leave as quickly as you can, unnerved by the stench of death. Leave the camp. Well, hey, luckily we found ourselves a really good medkit. Another band-aid. Some food. What is this? A couple of books for what? To sell them, okay. Jewelry as well. Very good. Very good. Cereal? What do you mean cereal? In a can? Yo, man. Cereal in a can? Come on. Well, maybe it's, you know what it might be? Maybe it's like Quaker Oats. Quaker Oats actually comes in a weird little cylinder. But it's still, I wouldn't call Quaker Oats like, you know, cereal. Whatever. Maybe it's a cultural thing or something. You see a group of journalists next to a minivan. They're arguing. One of them sees you and heads your way. Hi, I'm James Kinsley. You probably see me on TV. What is this guy, fucking Troy McClure? Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You probably remember me from such films as... we want to film the war, but don't know how to get to where the action is. Are you from around here? Yes, but we're headed the other way, to the border. So you'll need money, right? We'll pay you if you take us to the right places. We're just gonna take some pictures, write a few stories, and be on our way. Well, ideally, I don't want to stick around here too much because of the war that's spreading, but we do need $15,000 reduce, so let's make a deal. I knew we'd be able to strike a deal. Here's the map. I marked the spots where we need to go. Where should we start? So what have you marked here? Where's your fucking marks at? Convoy journalist? Up here? Okay. Second one, somewhere down here. And third one, somewhere down here. So we have to uncover the map for that. We have to do a little bit of exploration. Okay, so right now, we're starting to get hungry, which is no good. Also, we're almost out of energy. So let's start off by, first and foremost, resting. Which will also reduce Max's stress over here. Fine, let's just feed him now. Oh, I guess we didn't need our energy back after all. One of the markings would be here, so we might as well come up here, I suppose, right? No reason not to. I think we're fine. Yeah, let's go up here right now. As you search the houses one by one, you see a cottage that's practically untouched by war. The opulent facade and open door suggest the domicile contains many interesting things. Okay, let's examine the house. Oh my god, what is this? While going from room to room, you find a large bedroom full of medical equipment. Everything is hooked up to an old man who's lying on a bed, with his eyes closed. The monitors indicate he's alive, but he doesn't respond to you at all. Grab the valuables, leave without touching anything. Oh my god, we're stealing from a man who's possibly in a coma. Oh good god, I feel terrible, but we gotta do it. Oh my god, look at all the shit we got here. If we need money, we got jewelry, we got like a painting as well, $1,500, oh boy. We got a laptop, electronics maybe. It's only $100, huh? It's a really cheap laptop. Is that a credit card? Securities? Oh boy, let's take everything over here. Oh, I feel terrible about this, but damn, we need that money to get to that port, don't we? Oh boy. Okay. This might be one of the spots for the journalist, so let's come up here. One of the marks on James' map is a small town several miles away. As you arrive, you're greeted by the stench of rotting meat, smoke and the sharp tang of something chemical. Bodies litter the streets, making it clear death took them by surprise. While the journalists are working, you think about finding a gas mask. Okay, so that's one of their pictures right there. We still need 2 more. So that's step 1 done. There's also a red check mark here. What is that about? Let me do an exploration here. Oh, it's no longer a red mark. Intriguing. What is red light? 3 pawns. What the hell does that mean? Like 3 enemies or what? Red light group. Marauders. Huh. So these things have revealed themselves to us. Remember, there were first question marks, but now they're apparently... We know what they are. So over here, that would be a fight, and this would not be a fight, maybe. Let's come down here. We can get into combat in this game. Well, what's happening now? What is going on with you people? Calm down, are you okay? Did you eat the berries we found by the highway? I think they were poisonous. Man, my head is killing me. What? Who's there? Did you hear something? Mumbles madly. Okay, we got some money for the first picture, which is great. Max, I need you to relax. Oh, he actually took damage, though. He wasn't wrong about the berries being poisonous. I don't know what to... What are you guys doing? I want whatever's there. There's a trade here. Continue. Damn the war. Damn the politicians. Damn this life. Our misery will never end. There's nowhere to turn. And nowhere to hide. If we move, we'll be shot like jackrabbits. Where are we going? Why are we running? It's all in vain. It's not in vain, man. Don't make it sound that way. Okay, so we have 2 things over here we could do. We could trade with the traders here, and we have the other group that we saw as well. Let's go into trading first. Several merchants have set up their stands on the roadside. Let's do a buy goods, see what they have. They got Barely food, that's trash food. But they got food. We also want to sell a couple of things, don't we? So how about, can I sell this to you for 150, right? Boom. 125. So let me go ahead and sell everything that we got here that we don't need to get up to the 15,000 that we have to. And then we'll probably even buy the food that they have. So books we could sell, jewelry we could sell. Want to keep the food, jewelry goes away, electronics, painting. There you go. And we'll keep the antidepressants, obviously. And you know what? Even though it's terrible, let me buy the trash food. Buy that. I think that's food as well. Okay, so that's good. And we're at $3,800 right now, which isn't too bad. This is not a bad run thus far, I gotta tell you. Okay, so we're good? Can you... I'll move you later. Okay, so we're done here. Come again, yeah, no kidding. Thanks a lot for the food. Now, we have an option. The other group. And more than... Oh, God. Damn it. I was hoping they wouldn't be, like, bad dudes. You see a small party like yours in the distance. They have hiking gear and guns. Are they fellow sufferers or marauders? Well, it did say they were the red light group, whatever that meant. And we did know that there were actually marauders down below. So this could be actually a pacifist group. We have the option now of either greeting them, hiding and avoiding, or just straight up attacking them. I'm not taking any chances. Plus, I want to show you guys the combat, so let's attack them. Better safe than sorry, you say, and attack them. There's 3 of them. They're actually kind of weak. I wouldn't be surprised if these were just regular survivors like we are. They're weak, and they got like 2 bats to them. Yeah. Okay, well, either way, I wanted to show you guys the combats, that's fine. So this here is kind of like where the combat takes place, obviously. How I think it works out, just by common sense alone, because I'm not seeing any tutorials here, is that every single spot here gives you a tactical advantage in the field of combat. So for instance, down here would give you an extra boost to agility and defense. Over here you get a boost to attack and agility. So assuming this guy's like a 3 right now, and I put him here, he goes up to a 6, as you can see now. I think that's how it works out anyway, so... You move people around based on where you want them at and get like a tactical advantage and also give them like a better boost to whatever skill they have. So I'm gonna put you right here, you with the gun, Max. I'm gonna place you over here so you do maximum damage with that gun. You are a 2-3-1, so let's go with a 1, right? Let's put you right over here. Let's see, Joel, you are what, 3-0-3? So let's give you a little bit of agility up here. You are a 2-3-1. We'll place you like here, and then you are 3-0-3. Oh, you're already in a map. Okay, so we're fine. Now you hit fight, and this automatically takes place based on the boost, I guess. So we did 6 damage to him just now. That's Max with the gun. Kill that guy in 1 shot. 10 damage to him, good. So we haven't taken any damages yet. Oh my god, a crit at 50. He's a fighter, so that would happen. 10 more over on this guy. He's almost down. They're almost actually all down. 6 more over here, okay. So that's how the combat takes place in my mind. I assume that's how it works out. I mean, it seems to make sense to me anyway. So that was an easy fight. As I mentioned, those weren't even real people. I mean, fighters. They were not bad. But I couldn't take a chance, you know? Now, luckily for us, we found... Oh, boy. What is this here? Veggies, cereal again, food, and more importantly, we got some weapons. So now... we ourselves also have bats. The weapons can indeed break, in case you're wondering, so you can't just hold on to them forever. So we are now fully equipped as well. So even though there were good people, I'm kind of glad we did that because we actually needed weapons. So, you know, hey, call me a scumbag all you want, but it needed to happen. We are up to just about $5,000 reduce, which is actually pretty great. Let's see, where are the other photos at? Where the Marauders are at, and then down below over here too. Okay. Let's go check out what this might be. Although, can we do a... let me do another fog of war thing here. Not fog of war. Clearing of the fog here. Yeah, so the pictures are down below over on this side. In case you're wondering about this over here spreading, this is kind of like FTL, where you kind of have to keep on the move, because if that catches up to you, you're forced to fight really strong enemies, so you can't just, you know, wander around here forever. You gotta definitely keep moving. So that's what that is down over there. We're almost out of energy, but let's check out what's over here really quickly. Found some objects. It looks like there's something in the bushes. Should we check them out? Yep. Damn, it's just an old rig loaded with boxes. Everything valuable was stolen before the war. But you managed to find a few useful items. Hey, we got... yeah! That's actually food. Very useful right now. Now, speaking of which, we're almost out of complete energy here in terms of hunger. So how about we go into rest mode really quickly. We can stop there now, and let's also go ahead and get some food if we can. So cook. There you go. Now, by using that option for cooking, it'll grab random food that we have and give everybody a meal, as opposed to giving them one by one a meal of food, you know? So if somebody's really starving, you could go ahead and give them, like, you know, one person food. But if everybody's hungry like we were, you're better off just cooking through here as well. Okay, I think we're out of time here for this one, are we not? Yeah, we are. I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. I'll probably do one more video, but as I mentioned, if you guys want to see an entire run once the full game comes out, let me know in the comments, let me know by leaving a like. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I will catch you next time.